Welcome back, friends. I have another Amazon fashion haul for you guys. It's more like a mini haul. It's like only a few pieces, less than 10, but they're pieces that I just added to my wardrobe and I really wanted to share them with you because they're so cute, especially right now for summer. I know a lot of us are thinking ahead to fall fashion. We're still kind of in the transition period. A lot of these items you can still wear right now. And let's be honest, like in Texas, it's summer weather all the way like past Thanksgiving. So if you want to see my latest Amazon fashion finds, then just keep on watching. I also have a little life update. I know I have not made a video in about a month. Some of you guys were reaching out wondering when my next video is coming out. But yeah, like these last few weeks, especially leading up to back to school, have been like so hectic. So I'll be filling you in as to what I have been up to these last few weeks. And I'll put that at the end of this video. So just keep watching till then. In the meantime, what you came here for is your Amazon fashion. All the items I'm going to be sharing with you today will be linked down below in the description. And if you're watching on your TV or tablet, you can always scan this QR code on the screen. That'll take you straight to my Amazon storefront where you can shop all the items I'm going to be featuring in today's video. Also, don't forget you can always shop throughout this video using the YouTube shopping feature. So there is a little carousel below the video and you will maybe see a little QR code to pop up whenever I'm talking about a specific product, and you can shop while the video is still playing. So it's really fun, really interactive. But let's go ahead and get started with the first item. I'm going to start this video off strong with the best item on my list. It's definitely going to be this dress. Now, whenever I saw this dress, I immediately thought Abercrombie. I swear I've seen this on their website, but this dress is just absolutely gorgeous. What really stuck out to me is definitely the quality. It does have like an almost linen cotton feel to it. Again, lightweight for these warmer months. But what I really love is also the double lining. So I got it here in this brown and cream color. I think this is such a beautiful combo. They do have some color options as well, where like the brown, they have like other colors like blue. There's like a hot pink, I believe. There's also some solid colored options, and then there's a couple that are polka dots. I know polka dots are having a moment right now. I think in my last Amazon video, I shared a lot of items with polka dots on them, but this one is just gorgeous. I love the bow on the back, so you can just tie it and like adjust it to your liking. The one thing I will say, I did get a size medium. So again, all of my stats are down in the description. As far as like how tall I am and like some of my measurements, I would say I'm maybe a true size 6 at the moment. So I went ahead and grabbed the medium. I probably could have sized down to the small. The only thing I will say is the bust size was a little bit oversized. So I felt like I had a lot of like room there. So at last check, I'm kind of guesstimating at this point because I haven't been measured in a very long time, but I would say maybe like a 36D or double D. I don't think I'm a double D anymore. I think I'm more of a 36D, and I feel like there was still a little bit of like excess fabric here in the bust area. If you are in between sizes, I would definitely say maybe size down in the dress. This would be a great dress for like a baby shower dress, or even if you're just going to have like brunch with the girls. I think that you'll really enjoy this one. I have these little Palazzo pants from the brand Sempiel. So these are actually described as linen pants. I will not say that they are linen. They're actually a blend of polyester. So they feel like almost cottony as far as like the weight and just like the feel of it. I wouldn't say that they're linen pants, but I just really loved this little leopard print. I think these are so fun. I've seen so many like leopard options. I know animal print is going to be so hot going into the fall, so I wanted to incorporate these as a little bit of a transition piece. Nice flowy pants. They do have the elasticized waistband with the functional drawstring as well. I grabbed it here in a size large. That is what my Amazon like profile suggested that I get. As far as a large, it says it's like size 10 to 12. I would say I could probably go ahead and size down to the medium, which is size 6'8". I probably should have just gone with that instead of Amazon's recommendation. But the only hiccup with these pants is the length. So I am 5'6". I went all over the product page trying to find how long the inseam is. Now, I know that a 31-inch inseam is like perfection for me, especially when I have pants and wear like sandals, something that's flat. So that's what I styled these pants with, and they were just a little bit too short. So if I'm guesstimating, I want to say that this is probably like a 29-inch inseam. So again, depending on how tall you are, that's how it's going to fit on you. But these are very comfortable. Again, they have a ton of different prints and colors available. But as far as sizing suggested, I would definitely say go with the sizing that the brand is suggesting. So again, if it's a medium, they're saying it's between a 6'8". If it's a large, 10, 12. So you'll see that on the product page, but these are very, very comfortable. These are nice for like even a beach cover up or just lounging around the house. I think you'll really enjoy these. So I grabbed these from the brand Zesica, and I absolutely love these. These are like a true barrel jean slash pant. I don't know if it's a jean. I mean, I think they're calling it a jean, but the material is very soft. Now, there is minimal stretch, so it's not like it's stretchy, but I feel like it's a little bit of a cottony denim blend, if that makes sense. But again, very comfortable. The one thing again on the sizing on these, it suggested I get a size medium. I grabbed the size medium, but I will say that these do run large. So I would suggest sizing down. So I think a small would have definitely been a better fit. I felt like there was a lot of room in the leg, which again, barrel jeans are a little bit more relaxed, so they're gonna fit a little bit. They're not like a skinny jean where it's gonna be completely like tight on your legs. But I felt like there was like a lot of room there. So I'm keeping the medium. Like I've worn these so much already because I just really loved the really relaxed, oversized fit of them. But I know some of you guys want it to be like true to your size, so I would suggest sizing down. And if you're looking for something that's really slouchy and relaxed and like casual, then I mean, I guess size up. I mean, I don't know. Usually I am a size medium, that's why I grabbed the medium. But I would say definitely size down on this one. The inseam is about a 26, so it's gonna be like an ankle length, especially for me who I'm 5'6". These are so cute. I love the print. There are a few like denim washes, which I actually want to grab maybe one of the light blue washes because I just really like the silhouette of these, and these are so comfortable. So yeah, I would say maybe this is like my number 2 find in this whole haul. Next up, I have this little halter top. I thought that this was so cute. Now the reason I grabbed this one is because the first leopard pants that I showed you, they kind of had it styled with something that's similar to this, and I was like, that's actually like a really cute combo. So I was looking for something that was like this like beigey color that was a little bit cropped. So what I like about this is that although it hits like right where your belly button is, it's not like super cropped. Now I know the product page shows her belly button and you would think that it's like cropped, but I feel like if you have a certain pair of pants that is more high-waisted, it's gonna they're gonna meet like right in the middle, so you're not showing any midriff. If you're like me and you don't like showing midriff, then I think you'll really enjoy this top. Now the one thing also that surprised me is that this is more of a thinner material, but it was not see-through. So I actually paired this with my Cakes little pasties and you couldn't see anything. Like it was awesome. So I was really expecting this to be a little like sheer, but it really is not. Like the material is thick enough where it conceals, but it's still like very lightweight material. So this is more of a halter top. You do have the tie here on the back and also the elasticized bottom of the garment, but I just thought this one was so cute. And again, paired with really either of the leopard pants, I think would look super adorable. This would also really look cute if you had like a nice like midi or maxi skirt. I think that would look really cute with this top. But anyways, so many possibilities with this top. Again, still a nice little summer top that you can still wear for the next few months because let's be honest, it's gonna be hot. This one also comes in different colors. There are also some gingham options as well. There's the blue gingham, which I thought was super cute. There's a red one. There was just so many cute options, but this one, I like the neutral, but I think my second choice would definitely be one of the gingham prints. I think maybe the red or the blue, like that's the ones I'm kind of torn between the two, but just such a great top. Speaking of hot, we're still wearing obviously our sleeveless tops. So this is actually a repurchase. I shared this one a few videos ago, I want to say. I think this one's from Tancanio. I can't see the brand on the shirt, but I think this is Tancanio. So this is actually the second time I've purchased this top because the first one was so good. The material is amazing. It has that nice like heavy weight to it, very luxe, and I absolutely love the scalloping here on the armholes and along the neckline. Just such a great top. It comes in a ton of colors. I grabbed it here in the navy. The other one that I have is more like a off-white beigey color. If you're looking for a nice little elevated tank, you'll love this one. I think they're calling it like a sweater tank. I would say, yeah, because of the weight of it, I would say it's a little bit more of a sweater tank, but it's not something that like you're gonna get really hot in. But I just thought that this top was so good. Speaking of tops that are really well made, this t-shirt, I can't even remember what the brand was. Let me check on here. What is the brand? Okay, the brand is it's a bunch of letters. It's like GTLIAE. Anyways, what really drew me to this top is I love like a nice crisp white t-shirt, and this one just kind of like elevated your basic white tee. So whenever I got it, I was really surprised with the thickness of it. This t-shirt is 100% cotton, so you have like that really nice thick material that has a little bit of weight to it. It does have like a nice relaxed boxy fit. But what I really love is the lace detail here on the bottom. So the t-shirt is kind of cut at an angle, and then it has the lace, which I think is so pretty. That's another thing that's really hot right now is lace. I just uploaded a collage with a bunch of stuff that had lace on it, because that is something that is trending right now in fashion, is like lace details. So I think this is a really fun way to incorporate that without, you know, being like head to toe lace. So if you want just a little peekaboo of lace, I think you'll really enjoy this top. They also have different color options if you want to check those out as well, but I think like a classic white is perfection. I actually paired it with my Quinn's little satiny, silky skirt, and I got so many compliments on that when I posted it on my stories. Y'all really loved the way that looked. But really, you can pair, I think that would look just as good with anything else. Like even if you just had like a pair of denim jeans, just having the jean kind of peekaboo through the lace would look just so chic and like elevated and just different. So definitely you would love this top. I got it in a size medium and I love it. It's nice. It's a little bit oversized, a little bit relaxed. But again, you can kind of still elevate it by either wearing something like a satiny skirt, or if you have, going into fall, maybe like doing some leather pants or some leather shorts or a leather skirt. I think that would look so, so good. Another thing that's been trending lately on Amazon is definitely like athleisure wear. It always does. I think everybody just loves wearing activewear. I know I do. And so I grabbed this tennis dress. This is from the brand Quinson, which Quinson does really, really good activewear pieces. I have some like tops that I purchased a few years ago. They have some ruching on the side, and like they're just really like well made. And so I grabbed this dress because I really love the style of it. It's a little bit more of a polo style, and I just thought that the color was so gorgeous. I got it here in the sapphire blue, but they have a ton of other colors. Like there are so many I want to get. I want to get the purple. I want to get this navy blue one. I think I saw a friend of mine on Instagram to share the red one, and it looked gorgeous. So many color options that you can get, but I settled on the sapphire blue, and I think it's gorgeous. I wore it to, I think I had to go drop off Olivia at dance, and I got down and I just got so many compliments on the color of it. I think they really, really loved how vibrant it is. So this one does have that unitard underneath. I know I personally do love the detachable shorts. It's just easier to go to the bathroom. This one does not have that. So that's like my only hiccup about it. Other than that, I think it's such a gorgeous dress, and I really love like just the style, the polo style. And it does have obviously the zipper, so you can put it down a little bit if you want to be a little bit sexy, or you can pull it up if you want to be a little more modest. But it's just such a gorgeous dress. So I grabbed it in the size medium. I think it fits perfectly. So definitely go by the sizing suggestion on the product page. So again, it says US 6'8", get a medium, and so that's what I grabbed. And again, I just love things like this, like either 2-piece sets or just 1-piece sets like this that you just throw on, put on some shoes, and you're ready to go, and you look so put together. I have found so many cute things on Amazon lately. Y'all have to go check out my Amazon storefront. I have just been adding so many things to my idea list and making collages of all the things that have like caught my eye. So I'm really excited to start kind of transitioning a little bit into a fall fashion. So definitely, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss those videos whenever they do come out. I want to thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but I'm still like trying to get back into the groove. You know, Max is getting a little bit older, and so now it's like you can't really just put him in a corner to play. Like he gets curious, you know, he's like, what's mama talking about in the other room? Let me go over there. So it's probably gonna get worse as he starts to walk. Right now, he's just crawling all over the place. But eventually when he starts walking, I know he's gonna, I actually had to call my mom because I was trying to do this video earlier and it just was not happening. He was intrigued by the tripod. And so I was like, it's just not gonna happen. So I was like, hey mom, what you doing? So she's actually helping me out right now while I film this. But yeah, it's just been so busy these last couple of weeks. The girls are finally back in school. They just started this week. And so, you know, I just been so busy since like mid-July until now. So it's been about a month. Olivia had dance nationals in Florida around mid-July. So both my daughters and myself went to Florida. My husband stayed home with the baby. So, you know, just like all of that, it was just like a lot. The logistics was a lot, like it was just a lot. And then going to Florida, you know, with my two girls by myself, like, you know, you're like hyper aware whenever you're like solo parenting, you know? But it was really nice to kind of get away, especially like with not having Max because he requires so much of my attention. So just being able to just like really focus on the girls. Olivia, obviously, whenever you go to Dance National, it was like a week-long event of like classes, competition. So while she was doing that stuff, it was like in a hotel in Orlando. And while she was doing all that, they had, since it was a resort, they had so many things to do. But Ava really wanted to go to the pool. The pool was huge. It was amazing. So I would take her to the pool and do, you know, just play around like the hotel while Olivia was doing her classes. And then obviously at night we would have like the competition. So it was just really busy. It wasn't much of a vacation. We did manage to go to Disney Springs for just a couple of hours because there was like one day where we had the afternoon free. So I was like, cool, like we're gonna go to Disney Springs and do things, you know, and like have fun and eat out and whatever. But then her dance company decided to do rehearsal and put it in that little time slot that we had. And so that kind of cut our time like in half. So we really only had about 2 hours to do the Disney Springs thing. So I was like, this is the only day we're gonna have. So I like booked us a Uber. We headed over to Disney Springs, but it was like so unenjoyable. So it's really hard to like really have fun and like take in all the sights and sounds and the foods and everything in like when you're in a time constraint, you know? So we were super hungry. We were trying to go to like one restaurant, but there was like a super long wait. There was a restaurant that I was on Instagram like researching things to do at Disney Springs before we left to Florida. And there was this one place, something pig. I can't remember what it was, but when we got there, the line was so long and I was like, no, we're gonna spend our whole 2 hours just sitting here and getting our food. So we ended up just grabbing pizza, which is like the last thing I wanted to do. It was really good, but there was no line there. So I was like, let's just get our pizza, get some food. And then we managed to go into a few shops. But again, everything was very rushed. It was so busy. There was so many people. So we didn't really get like the full experience, you know? But anyways, it was fine. At least we got to go out and like do things together. So that was only about a week of the month hiatus that I took, but the rest of it was just really getting the girls like ready for back to school. I'm trying to get my house back in order. I was trying to kind of plan out what I want these last few months of 2026 to look like for my channel. And so just all of that, just like the time got away from me, and every day that I would like sit down and be like, okay, today is the day I'm gonna do it. You know, when having 3 kids here, like the house is very loud, like the kids are needing, I need to, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it was just like a lot. And I just didn't want to put so much pressure on myself because then I get mean. So I was like, you know what? Let me this is just gonna have to go take a back seat for right now so I can focus on them. And then eventually when they go back to school, I'll just only have to worry about Max. So I tried to do it earlier today while he was napping, but he didn't nap very long, so that didn't work out. So again, you know, we're just working with what we got, but I'm really excited to get back into it and share more of my amazing finds with you guys. Now, if you stuck it out with me all the way to the end of this video, go ahead and leave me a little pink heart emoji down in the comments so that I know you stuck it out with me all the way to the end. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hype the video as well. There's that new feature. I think I've shared it with you guys. There's that feature where you can hype it up. So definitely hype up this video. And also I urge you guys to go over to my Amazon storefront. I'm there all the time, just adding like the latest and greatest of Amazon finds. So definitely head over to my Amazon storefront, follow me there as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and we'll chat soon. Bye.